gosh. Unholy gardens beholds the eyes of what you would reap and the benefits of domed star. Ken, wonderful, wonderful, wandering mindings of a human being, so it would seem, upon thine own crocodile. Shit, is it the, 1 minute mark yet? It is stream time, you damn right. I need to make sure that my shit's up and running properly. Oh, 1 minute mark. Scheduled maintenance at 9:30 a.m. Well, I probably won't be on until then, until 3:30 a.m. anyways, so I won't have to worry about that. Shucks, as it would seem. Oh, won't he? Oh, won't he? Alright, it is working properly. Okay, my sound works fine. Good, Gucci game, Gucci game. So, let's get this loaded to start.
Hello, Aurora. That's Game Waifu's here. And today we'll be doing a chill Division 2 stream. Let's fuck it up.
Oh God, I'm sorry if you hear that echo in the background. I forgot to mute my own stream thing. I just wanted to make sure that it was working properly. I don't know if I'm gonna talk a whole lot during this, cause I mean it's just me running around Division 2 playing some crap in it. Probably mainly working more on my build, cause my build definitely needs some more work. I think I can't remember if I already did my 30 level summit levels for the week, so might have to start off with doing summit levels. I think I last needed 14 summit levels, so that's gonna be a little boring to start, but like I get an exotic cash out of it, and I've really been needing not English, some better exotic items than the ones I have. The ones I mainly want, I know I can't obtain through a cache. I have to get them through a raid, but it's because you need 8 people. Well, you don't need 8. It's recommended to have 8, and I understand why. Like, gosh, these raids are hard. Especially the, what's the first one called? Dark Hours raid. I still haven't completed that. And they came out with the Iron Horse raid, which I haven't found a group to do that with. And I still think it's sketchy that the top clan in the game did the entirety of the Iron Horse raid within 2 minutes. I was like, there's no damn way. Y'all some cheating motherfuckers. But I can check to see if new projects available. Oh, it's a daily project. So I got my weekly project done. My normal one, Summit. Yeah, I need 14 more Summit levels to get my exotic cache and a named cache. Hopefully it gives me a better unnamed weapon. Specifically looking for a Vector. I also still need to do Manhunt 1. I need to do 1 control point and do the bounty for it. Number 2, I just need the bounty for... Oh, that's why they're doing maintenance at 3:30, is because they need to update the Magnus one. So maybe tomorrow I can stream some more of this and we'll do the entire Magnus Manhunt. I don't really care for the challenges. It's not like I'm going to get anything out of it. I know there's like a shit ton that you can do. If you do all of them, you get like another exotic cache. But just for doing 5, like I think it was only to do 5. Yeah, I already did 5, and I already got the exotic capacitor guaranteed, so I don't really need to mess with that. Definitely gonna matchmake for the summit though, because the summits are really boring to do solo. We're just gonna go on normal to blaze through levels really quick with my quick kill build. Hopefully yep, see, there we go. We already got invited to someone's help who's already matchmaking and maybe wants the help or just needs more people to play with, which makes it hella easier. But yeah, my quick kill build is it's mainly meant for solo, but I use it with other people in general because it still works. It's adequate enough to do what I need it to do. It runs off the Hunter's Fury gear set, which bases around critical hits, crit damage, and SMG damage. And my build's modified from the build I found online because I was horrible at making builds originally. So I went ahead and just nabbed this one up really quick. And, oh jeez, I forgot to pull up the chat, because I don't know if anyone ever chats. Cool. Oh, hey you. I just got gifted a tier 1 sub to somebody. Who? What? WTF? Hold on. I have my Twitch open in general, and someone gifted me a tier 1 sub to somebody. But I don't think it's someone I watch. It's someone I don't even watch. Why would I get a random sub to... What? Oh, oh, okay. Okay, I don't... I guess I left one of my other streams up, and it just... I was watching someone, I guess it just went up. Someone, like, rated theirs, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Hold on. I need to... Okay. I self for the lobby, so they still can't hear me, even though it says they can hear me. I don't want them to hear me. So that mutes my mic entirely? I hope it doesn't. But yeah, my quick kill build relies on a Vector and the new exotic shotgun that they came out with. Any purple item, I will probably just auto-deconstruct to get the appearances or the alloys from it, because they are completely useless to me. They're purple items. They're low tier. I am max level 40 in this, and after that they do watch levels, and I think my watch level is like, what, 520, and we have a perk to put on back on it. Oh, it's claimable for resources, which is also nice. So we're gonna go ahead and just get around the corner here, pick up some more stuff. Where did they go? They moved ahead, and I don't know where. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and go around here. Yeah, see, quick kill build. I don't have a lot of health, obviously. Well, health or armor with this build, but it's okay. I usually have a drone on just to distract the enemies from me in general. I keep getting caught on fire, which is lovely. Alright, the suicide bomber coming near me. Shield out. It's easy. I'm on fire again? Are you kidding me? I am! I've got an affinity for being on fire for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, whoa. Oh, there's... Okay, he's like in the materials. Like, I couldn't see him. Gotta go this way? Where the... What is the door? Oh, it's one of these ones. I just realized that also we're only on floor 2 for this person, so... I guess to blaze through it for them easier. We'll stay on... Alright. Usually I start on, like, when I join people's games, I'm usually starting at, like, floor 60 or above. I guess this person's just starting on it. I hate protecting the hostage ones. They're so tedious. Because, obviously, like... It's just annoying to protect a hostage the whole time. I know, was it the other day I was playing with some random guy who was on like floor 50, no, it wasn't 50, it was like 30. I was like, oh, so he just started out, and then I realized his watch levels, as you can see on the side with the other person's gamer tags, their watch level. He was like 20 something, which means he had just got done with the DLC, and started getting his watch levels up, and so which means he had never done the summit yet. And I was like, oh, I guess I'll just help him a little bit. I basically just kept killing everybody, and I was like, I hope he's having some fun, even though I'm just killing everybody, and he can't get a kill, but like, you know, just gotta blaze these levels really quick, because the summit is honestly really boring. Like, it's 100 floors of the same crap over and over, and they're randomized each time for what thing will be on it, and it's just like, bruh, really now? And so, floor 100, they just, you know, obviously it's the same area every time. And, you know, you go through your normal enemies, and right at the end, before you escape the tower, it's like, oh, by the way, here are some rogue agents that we're just gonna throw at you. And I'm just like, that's all that's waiting for me at the end is rogue agents and a potential chance for the agents to drop exotic or better gear, and then for my ending loot to be exotic or better gear based on that. Besides it also being based on the fact of what you can get to floor 100 on normal, and then you can kind of cheese it, and you can switch the difficulty right at the end to challenging or heroic or even higher than that, just so you better loot at the end. Which, personally, I've kind of done-ish. I was with a group, and what happened was, main guy left, and then someone else started, like, challenging. The rest of the top made me leader, and then just kind of, you know, Wop bop. Automatically took us to floor 100 from like 16. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, that's whatever. I never restock. Fuck restocking ammo. No one needs that shit. Alright. Let's just keep blazing through it to get these floors done. I want to get them over with and actually get some missions done and stuff. And because doing missions is like guaranteed stuff. Like, whatnot for me. I need a pistol out now. Alright, I never use a pistol a lot, especially this one that I have on. It's just because it goes with the thing I have, my specialty item, weapon, signature weapon, whatever the hell it's called. Scooch gang. Get up there, son. There's also things called access keys. And the access keys they're like a tinge of yellow, and what they generally do is open certain like cache boxes on selected floors, and with each of those you have a chance to get an exotic component to create an exotic item. Now, I know I have some of the components, and that's when I first started doing the summon. Like, when it first came out, I got, I think, maybe over half the items I need for it. I don't know how many are in it total, I haven't looked it up, but I know I'm missing some components, because I haven't, like, been told, like, oh, hey, you can craft this now, or you get it automatically. And I have not had any luck getting any more exotic components out of the access key chest at all. And now I'm going to take some damage right there. Healed up. Oh, usually when that happens, your skill items reset, so my shield and drone should have broke, but I guess they just didn't. So I evaded the EMP then. Nope, you're not climbing up there today, son. And also because it's on normal, my build is just shredding things even more. It's mainly meant for challenging, and it's not like full flushed either, so I don't have everything optimized the way I want it to be. The only other build I mainly use is I have a DPS build that's like just straight up DPS, like glass cannon type of thing. I literally can get shot 3 times and die. And then I have a full shield defense build, which is crazy because I'm practically invincible because it's so hard for them to break my shield, but it's mainly only used for challenging and above difficulties because it's got protection from elites on it for the bots on it. So it'd be the yellow named guys, so they do like barely any damage to me. The veteran purples and normal ads, which are the red ones, still do their normal damage against me. I'm still protected for a nice amount, but you know, still they can do more. They generally would do, if there's a bunch of them, they would generally do more damage than elites would. But also I can only use a pistol with it too, so I have an exotic pistol. Granted, it does nice damage. It's deagle, so it's got really big recoil on it, which is annoying. Yes, I love your music. Whack. Oh crap.
Accessing server. Field terminals detected nearby.
Ooh, hopefully it's not one with turrets. I hate the turrets, not the turrets, the drones, when they give you ones with drones that you have to hack and stuff, because drones just shred through me. Even my defense build, the drones are not that fun to deal with. Where's the third terminal? I thought the computer popped up and then just disappeared. Oh, you're not fun to deal with. Yeah, the dogs are really not fun to mess with. They're still immune. Where's the third terminal? Oh, we already got 2 of them? Where was the second? I saw one there and one here. What? Alrighty then, I guess I'm losing my mind. That's fine, normal. I also can't aim half the time, so that makes this much more fun. So there's a guy right here. 2, 3? Oh, they're above. Okay. Set my drone to go. Man. Hey, you don't got shit, son. Alright, I'm gonna get that healer out of the way. Get the medic out of the way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I get on my knees, you get on your knees. What you gonna do about that? Right there, go get him, drone. There we go. Come on out, wherever you are. Alright, teammates got you. There's stairs that lead up there? Oh. Ah, that makes this a lot easier. Do they lead around the corner too? No, they don't. Shame. I don't know if I can. If he pops his head up, I can hit him. Alright, teammate got him anyways. Nice, nice. Get out my car.
Hostage situation nearby.
Fucking hostage situation. Come on, bro. They've already like subdued his health a little bit. We just got it. On like the challenging difficulties, it's even worse because they just have higher damaging enemies just start yeeting the NPC, and it is great. What I love about my build, I can just keep shooting at them through the doorway and just yeet all of them. This man. Yoinked. Come back open through here. Yep. Medic out. Grenader. Normal ad. You? Dead. There they go. So. Just, yeah, most items in general I'll deconstruct because I know what items I need. And. Yeah, I can just tell you. See, I don't use turrets anyways. A mod for a turret, which is garbage. So. We have 10 more floors of this garbage to go. And then I'll actually get out of here and there'll be better content to actually watch. Because sitting through summit floors is annoying. Even for me, summit floors is pretty boring. I wish they would have like made it kind of interesting more for the summit. Instead of just having like really dark, drawn out, yellow beige looking rooms like this. Like, I understand it was basic, so it's easier to create it like that. And like every other floor is like this construction looking type crap. Like it's just always the same. Your healing is not enough for my DPS, my dudes. Set you on fire, and I'll deal with you. Ooh. Are you a sneaky boy, are you now? On my watch. Oh, now we got a 4-man squad, we'll be even quicker. As long as everyone's got the right watch level. His watch level is 1,259. Okay, alright. That's how you tell someone plays this a lot, because watch levels, the way they work, so you get to level 40 after the DLC, and you get watch levels. Each of these have 50, you can put in it right, so blah blah blah. How many watch levels is that? So that's 200 each. 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can get 800, roughly 800 watch levels. Every now and then it'll put one here. So I'd say it's roughly about 900 or so technical watch levels, because the scavenging ones sometimes count as one. So if you count that, 900 to 1,000, yeah, ish, roughly around there is when you get like all the max stuff out of that. And so they've just been playing for quite a while. I've seen people that have 2,000 plus watch level, and I'm just like, okay, those are like the players. Those are the ones that just religiously play this game like 24/7 practically. And like, even if they were to play missions on heroic and legendary difficulties only, like even when I was doing that to get some easy level ups and get better gear quicker, I mean it took like 30 minutes to an hour to do one mission, which if you're on hard, I'll put it this way, if you're on hard mode like they're doing, like they fixed the time trials, so time trials on hard mode, the quickest time that you can get on it is 12, 10, 14 minutes on some of them. And you can get under those times on those by themselves, especially with the 4-man just quick kill squad. And so even on challenging, you can do challenging missions if you've got some good enough players with you, about roughly 16, 20 minutes. But still, even just doing heroic and legendary missions, you can get like maybe I don't know, 2 or 3 watch levels off of that, depending really. So I mean, it's not, the output of it is I wouldn't say it's that great actually, just to run one of those, because in the entire time it would take you to do one of those, you could roughly do 3 or 4 other missions and get potentially the same, if not more XP, depending on what mission you're doing.
Detected.
If you're doing like normal missions, yeah, kind of just running through them naturally. But if you do there's things called strongholds, which are supposed to be like really hard bases for certain factions and stuff. Those obviously take longer in general, and they have a greater yield, which those are the only ones you can actually do on specified legendary difficulty. And it's really iffy on them too. Like, I know that the District Union area one, that one actually will give you checkpoints every now and then, but if you do like Roosevelt Island or Tidal Basin or Capitol Hill, there's no checkpoints. So shit, I'm taking a lot of damage. So if your whole squad happens to go down in that one, you guys completely squad wipe and die, you restart from the beginning. Doesn't matter if you're at the end or not, you completely just lose all progress that you had. And I've had that happen a couple times with Roosevelt Island, and I tried to redo it like 3 times in a row, and our team just kept going down, and even with my high defense build, we couldn't make it, and I was just like, screw it, I guess I just won't keep doing that. Granted, I wanted to, because I knew I could get some items from it. Look at that, only 8 more level 3 levels to go. Did we find an access key? We did find an access key, and no exotic component. So I'm really curious about that actually, because I know you can look at your resources that you have, and you'll have exotic components in there. See, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 things for this vest. Bring the full set to the summit rooftop and signal the all clear. I don't know how many go in the full set. I mean, Raging Chimp 28 in chat. Sorry, I just now saw that. Hello, also to you. Alright, I have my chat open on the PC, which is like a cross for me, so I don't always see that. I don't have it on my phone open like I normally do, because it's bugged on there for me. But yeah, I've debated looking it up to see how many are in the set, but I kind of don't want to know, but I really do want to know, because I want to figure out if it's really worth it for me to go all the way to the top of the summit and actually complete it, and hopefully be able to get all the things for the vest. But I have no idea. And maybe I already have the vest, I don't know, because I don't know if the vest from this is just exclusive to the summit. Because I've gotten multiple exotic vests lately, like this one, Ridgeway's Pride. Like, I keep finding that vest just around normally. That's one of the most common ones I've seen. You know, beside the Pestilence also is a very common one to find. The Arista's Go Bag. That is the most common exotic I find. And like, if you don't have a skill build, it is pretty useless. And like, I used to have a skill build, but then I like just didn't care for that build anymore. So honestly, it was kind of useless to me, and I just find it so often, and I am just like, can I not? I'd rather have other exotics that drop, even if it's more garbage than mine that I already have. If it's a duplicate, it'd just be much easier. Bro, can this thing turn back on? Thank you. Oh, is that the area secured, or can we move on? It said I could open the door. WTF, mate? Where are the enemies? Did the floor glitch? Sometimes the floors can glitch. And enemies won't spawn in because you move through an area too quick. I think that's what happened here. And it usually only happens with this specific item one. If that happens, I'm going to have to re-queue for a different floor. Yeah, I think it's bugged. The only other thing to do is down all yourselves. Yeah, I think it bugged out. Okay, I think it bugged out, so we're going to leave the group. And we're going to re-queue up for another summit, because that one decided it was not going to work. Oh. I'm looking at the chat, I'm laughing. Simp. Yes, please, ooh, simp for me. I need all the simpage I can get. Okay, let us re-queue up for another one, I guess. Let me check my inventory. Yeah, okay, hold on. My inventory is almost completely full. Let's just get rid of the items that I had labeled for trash deconstruct. So only about 10 items? Jeez. And we have 2 caches to open. So... I don't know why my auto mod holds messages. It shouldn't. But... I'm just gonna go ahead and hit allow on all of them because I really don't care. There we go. I don't see why my auto mod would even do that. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's an 18+ stream in general, but like, auto mod, why you do this? Just let people say what they want. As long as it's like not really bad, I don't care. What's it say? It's the truth. You would just. I'll simp for you. Ooh ooh.
Ooh, ooh, rar.
There, you can have the anime voice for agreeing to simp for me. Alright, let's re-queue for another summit mission then. Again, we're just gonna go on normal, make it easy. There we go. Random gamer, that's exactly what you are. Good. I love it. I love it.
You are now in a group.
I'm not in a group.
Passage
Oh,
health is
with a
critical.
watch level 1. So this person has just completed the DLC, like I said. So let's help them blaze through a couple levels real quick. So we're gonna pull up their drone. It looks like they're holding their own actually already. I'm just gonna rush ahead for them. It's easy. Check out the turret. Of course, I'm not one of yours. Oh, you. The turret's gonna flop around. Kill you. Station should auto destroy. Alright, cool. I heard it before. Oh, and you love it? Oh, thanks. So the only reason I can do that is, I used to watch a lot more anime than I do now. And I was just like, you know what? I wonder if I can do these voices. And like, I just tried it one time. I like kept doing it more and more. And like, my friend was just like, dude, how can you do that? I'm like, I don't know. I just can. I just discovered it one day. It's hilarious. Alright, third terminal down.
Destroyed.
Should be able to destroy the pack, or it should auto-destroy. Oh. There we go. Alright, doorways around that. What? Give it. It says it's over. You know what? I hate it when it does that. Here we go. There's the exit. I can't read also, so that is, fantastic. Boop bop, open the story. So it says we only need 7 more floors to complete to get my exotic cache for the weekly for doing the summit levels. Summit levels are so boring. Alright, let's open this. Get some components for when we have to do weekly. There's also other weekly missions that I normally do when I first get on to check them first. It's the you donate a certain amount of materials and stuff, and like there's components, food and water, like 500, like no, 250 each you donate, and like depending on which one it'll select. And then there's like a my brain just stopped working for a second. Donate like 500 components of each of these things. It's like, okay, cool. So finding those little boxes with like the components and stuff in it is very beneficial. And I think there's like 1 or 2 of those kind of throughout the floor. It's really cute. Oh, thanks. If I could sound like that all the time, I definitely would, because I think it'd be really fun. It'd be like the funniest thing. Oh, access key. We were speaking about those earlier. Yes. I don't know the drop rate for the exotic components out of there again. I still think I may have all the components of the vest, and I just don't know because I'm too lazy to look it up. And like going to floor 100 is annoying, and I don't know if it actually resets your floor progress every week, because I've been to the 100th floor of the summit and beaten it 2 or 3 times. And I know one of those was on challenging, one was on heroic, and then I think one was just on normal mode. But I've got no idea if it just resets it. And if, oh, what the fuck? And if it does, I'd be like, oh wow, I don't want to have to push through it. Because I know there was one session I was just talking, because we were both in a party and we were just talking about, and I think I just sat there binging, like, I did like 50 levels by myself, because I was just doing solo, because I didn't know you could do it with just random people. I got through 50 of the summit levels, and it took me like 2+ hours because I didn't have the build I have now when I did it, and I was just like, bruh, I'm like brain dead over here. Just like looking at the same floors and like all that stuff. 4 or 5 clear. Thank you. Another one down. I think it counts as one down. Unless you get to the next one and then it counts it. Yeah, see, it counted it. And I can see in the bottom corner screen 24 of 30 done. Oh, hello. Pistol of Shame to finish all of you off. Oh, hell. Let the bodies hit the floor, am I right?
Accessing server. Field terminals
Hack
detected
terminal.
nearby.
Oh, jeez. See, it's always hack terminals, or hack the terminal cache, or destroy these terminals, or oh, protect this hostage, or it's the same stuff every floor. Like, I understand it. That's the variety there is, but I want more variety. I know you can also put directives on, which can restrict. It basically restricts your character for certain things. It makes it the summit harder as a whole, but also within that, better reward yields for it. Like one of the ones I usually put on is enemies don't appear on the minimap. They're just there, and you just have to find them. Pistol only practically, so the only way that you get extra ammo for your main guns is by getting kills with your pistols that you have. I know you can get a sawn-off as a sidearm too. And like that's a really fun one to mess with because you're just like, oh wait, I'm out of ammo, garbage. Now I gotta use my pistol again, which is usually when you just get a pistol with. You can put any perk on a pistol for pistol perks. I think my favorite pistol perk is probably salvage, and what that one does is when you get a kill, it has an 80% chance to automatically just refill the magazine. And oh my, is that good if you've got a really nice pistol with mags in it already? Like I think it's what I have called the Yeet pistol. I call it the Yeet pistol. I can actually use it for shits and giggles right now. It's this M9 that has 38 rounds in the mag. 38, 39, 35? Did I click on the wrong one? I might not be able to count either. It says 34 in the mag. Yeah, okay. And you can always have one extra enchantment for 35. So I'm just gonna go around with this thing. I'm just gonna yeet the entire thing in the pewter. It doesn't have. I don't think this one has salvage on it. I think it's it just has a lot in the mag, which is just really fun to mess with. But let's go pick up our teammate. Zoom through here. Yeah, you can ping. All right, I'm gonna pull my shield out, even though it can't tank a lot of hits. Will generally be okay. Yeah, that's the really good thing about this shield. You have almost no recoil using it, if any at all, like that. I really want to grab one of the salvage pistols that I have. I think. Yeah, see this one. This one has salvage on it, and it gives skill tier because that's its perk that's on it in general. But if it'll proc already, see, it already refilled the mag. They're just gonna keep spawning up top, which is not what I like. So I have to go up there generally, but oh, that one didn't refill the mag. It didn't proc on her. Dang, the salvage is 80% chance my ass right now. Really? Really? It says 80%, right? 70%. Oh, they changed it. It used to be 80, but yeah. But generally, I just have this on for the armor repair if I need it really quick. And up top. So sometimes these rooms don't have stairs on them, so you have to find like an alternate way up. So like right over here. There we go. Read over the desk, son. I guess I'll go around. So yeah, like this. You have to find alternate ways up, and you're just like, oh wow, this is really dumb. Up here, my dude. Yeah, it's like they make it like so hidden. It's just like, why? Just let me go through. Oh, there's a lot more in chats that I haven't been reading. I don't look at chat very often because my PC's far away from me. I don't have glasses. I'm so dumb. Okay, well, let's see. I just got sick again. Oh no, just getting sick is bad. That emote terrified. Oh my gosh. Use your ad for me to term. Yeah. Told you I'll simp for you. Wife. Wait. Did you just change your username to simp for me? Is that what I'm seeing? I don't know how things work, but like I like the emote though. I like it. I wish I had emotes, but I don't because I'm dumb and I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to activate channel points. I don't know if you have to be Twitch affiliate for all of that. But like, I've only got like 15 followers. Oh, cries in 9mm. Okay, I think we really need to do 5 more floors, and then I won't have to deal with this.
Detected.
I have to keep allowing access to certain words. like auto restricting people's words. Okay, so we're getting 1 terminal done. I think I can sit right here and it'll still go. Yeah, it does. Oh, he created a new account. Oh, you created a new account just to simp for me? Wow. That's actually kind of cool though. That's funny. Oh, I forgot there's a second terminal.
Science critical.
Actually, I want to start using the shotgun. I don't use this shotgun a whole lot, but I read up on it and it's, yeah, really OP. So you hit like 2 shots on it, it does poison damage, and then you hit like 2 more and it shocks them, and it'll disorient them. It'll disorient them at the same time. So it's like just really nice for like shredding through people's armies. Armor. Just me. Oh my. Just for me. Oh, I guess I feel special. Right, let's use more of this shot. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's a 1-shot on these legit normal ads. Reload time's actually pretty decent too. Oh, and oh man, yeah, it is doing work. Oh, whew. You can see that come. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Oh my. It even goes through the shield nicely. That's another floor already cleared. Nice. That's this shotgun's great. I like it already. 4 more floors to go. Oh jeez, come on. Let me get through these floors to see how I get through them quickly now.
Terminal and hostile control.
Alert, hacked. Okay, well if they're gonna be hacked hounds, I'm just gonna sit up here and just take out the terminals because I won't want to go down there with hacked hounds. Okay, there's 1 more terminal under there. Oh dear. Okay, he's not looking at it. I'll take it out. There we go.
Destroyed.
So then all hounds should be auto-killed. Yes, okay, and then I'll just shoot from here. I really don't want to go down there and deal with these guys. It's easier. Come on. Oh, I suppressed him too much. You know what? What I can do is this. I don't know if that grenade's gonna hit him. Usually, sometimes it'll hit him even if it's not fully red around them. It did. Okay. So I have sticky grenades, which put like this foam goo on them, and they get stuck there. Which is really nice. Why you call me a B word? You too young to be swearing, you fudge. Wow, y'all in chat, this is some comedy gold. I hate how they put these in the floor. I think it's like, oh, now you gotta jump back up here, but sometimes your character will just jump down instead of up, so you just get off the platform. Alright. Let's go cover. Take you out. Oh, come on, pop that head back out. Pop it out. Okay, fine. You put your shield to go first. Alright, drone out. And, oh, I am blind. Put shield up because I can't see. Good thing I can see my drone's line at what it's aiming at when I'm blinded still, and certain outlines of enemies. So it's like the blinding isn't like, not always 100%. And the snipers are the ones that blind you, so take them out. I'm just gonna sit in this doorway and just Kill all of them. Oh, yeet you and you. Bam! Look at that. Floor 8 cleared already. Moving through these floors. Automod, why are you restricting words? I already allowed some of these words. I'm just gonna have to go to my settings and turn off like word restriction or some crap. Something like that. Ooh, hiccups. Oh, so it doesn't keep doing that because I'm just like, bruh, why are you restricting all these words? Multiple terminals, so we can do 2 at once. Oh, they're watch level 2. Nice to know they got another watch level up. Where are they? They're not charging us. Okay. Oh, there it is. Spoke too soon. Boom. Alright. Now we'll have one more terminal to go. So I'm just gonna run up here. Already activated. I see one. Dead. Oh. I can blow up your drone and it'll drop your own grenades on you. Shoot ya. Oh, one of us needs to stay in the thing, my dude. I guess. Fuck you, Automod. I'll say. Fight the Automod. Who will win? Natsuki Waifus is a cutie ooh versus Automod. Round 1. Fight. That'd be something. That'd be hilarious. Fighting an AI. Ooh, what gear set is this? Nope, not the right gear set. Alright, let's keep moving and grooving. Let's see one of the summit rooms, though. What am I... How did I even... Okay. I didn't think I'd be on there. But I was. What a shame. What is this one? Just to secure the area? Alert hive detected. Doesn't mean we have to protect the hive. It's like in the back room. So is this 2 connected rooms all in one? Oh, it is. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen one of those rooms. Yeah, it's like almost dead already too. What the heck? Alright, guess I'm really gotta step up my game on protecting it. Let's go. Oh, old sniper in the back. Dead. The wrong hood, guys. It's funny, if you move around like that a lot, they don't know how to aim at you properly if you just do this. It's very disorienting, but they don't know how to aim properly if you do that. It's hilarious. Not the boss of me, you can't tell me what I can't go. You tell him, I guess. Shit. Hey, there's a thing right here. Oh, we don't have a... We didn't find an access key anywhere. That's fine. So I need him to continue the floors for us. Because I think we only have, what? 2 more floors to do? Get in the elevator. Yeah, it's pop lock. Let's emote up in here. Okay, let me check this real quick. No, my mic's still muted in game technically. Okay, good. Oh, that's one of the sniper dogs. Oh yeah, sniper dog. 10 out of 10. Oh geez. Yeah, those things will tank my armor like it's nothing. Like they will just destroy it. Oh yes, that's what I like when it disrupts the other dog enemy. Hopefully it doesn't take off my shield. Okay, that's probably good. Ooh, a lieutenant. Come down here, lieutenant, or are you gonna spawn a drone? If you spawn a drone, I'll just blow him up, and then we'll do some damage to you. What is that? Oh no. Turret dog is by far one of the worst ones besides sniper. And the bombardier dogs. Yeah, like I might go down. Yep, they've got special ammo. I'm going down, definitely. I don't have enough health with this build. Hopefully, they should be able to sit behind here, behind cover, and res me. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, this lieutenant's getting something he didn't want from me, and that is the shotgun. So shield out, and I'm just gonna use the shotgun on them. Throw the drone out just for distraction. Oh yeah, look at that, just wrecked with it. These items really don't have good rolls on them. Oh, there's still one of these things. Alright, well that was the bombardier one. Auto mod. Roll out. Alright. How do we get up top to this one? Can I just climb on this? What? It doesn't let me jump up. Oh, really? You kidding me? Oh, this one over here. Okay. Usually if there's a yellow thing like this up there, it means you can jump over the stuff, so I guess that was my indicator, but like, sometimes I don't have those, so it's not like I know. And open. Can't use my weapons in this area. Oh, it's a refill station area. Oh. Loot, 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 and it's garbage. Should have known. Should have known it would be loot garbage. If only I could see. And yeah, it's all garbage. Okay. Alright, then we go down. I like how the summit, it's supposed to go up, like floors go up, yet we go down a floor, and then we take an elevator, like... What? Why? Why wouldn't we just use the other elevator? Open, oh, I can't open, no. They have to do it, they're the host of this lobby, so I can't open that. Can they get down here any quicker? Whoa, come here, random gamer.
Rawr.
Did you open the elevator? Thank you. For that, you can have some Matrix. Funnily enough, and oddly enough, my character is actually a girl. Alright, I think this is the last floor that I actually do. Or floor, and then I will say
Terminal in hostile control.
bop. We could do other things. Okay. Destroy the terminals. Terminal 1 down. Run over here, run over here. Oh, please don't be in the way. Terminal 2 down.
Destroy.
Nice, nice, nice.
System malfunctioning.
I don't care if my system's malfunctioning. I have those terminals down quick and easy.
System restored.
Speaking the anime voice the rest of the stream. No, I can't. I cannot do that for extended long periods of time. I haven't been able to perfect it to get it to
System
oh jeez, can't English. I really can't speak for some reason. I haven't like been able to do it for a long time because like
System reactivated.
it's not the easiest voice for me to do.
System disrupted.
I think like yeah, it's just not easy. Like my Russian one's much easier to do all the time because it's
System
simpler.
restored.
And like doing I can do a Russian anime girl, and it's really funny. But that one's really hard to do because mixing them both is it's hard, but it's fun. Ooh, machine gunner, not on my watch. Die, son.
System reactivated.
Oh, that is a specialty ammo guy. Good thing he's dead. He's one of the most annoying people to deal with. Oh, bomber, normal. Okay.
System restored. System
Flamer.
disrupted.
It says there's an enemy. Oh, there they are over there. Sniper. Alright.
Terminal infiltrated.
So he got disrupted. Oh, oh!
Malfunctioning.
Alright. And then we can take this out finally. No more jammer. Grenadier down. And that is another floor. Finally. I think that's all the floors we need to do, right? I think it'll proc us. Yeah, see, project finished, and I got my exotic. Oh, code relations. Ah, it's a bad named item. I don't even think it has anything good on it. I can double check. It's an SMG. Perfect strand. Gain 10% critical hit damage for every 0.5 seconds you are firing. Yeah, for every 0.5 seconds you're firing, but there's 53 in a mag, and it's got an RPM of 700. So, like, you'll be through that mag in no time. Like, strained is not really a good thing unless you're using, like, an LMG or anything. So, kind of a shit roll, honestly. And let's see what's in this proficiency cache. Alright, so it gave me 2 items, but also my inventory is full now, so I can't pick up another one. Also, we don't need to be in the summit anymore, so we can leave this person's group and the summit. So we're going to go ahead and do that, since we don't even need to be in there anymore. Which is fantastic. I should probably hydrate, because I'm a dumb bitch, and I forget to drink water. Oh, I'm up to 3 viewers now. Well, welcome to the other viewer.
We need you to secure a skyscraper.
Feel free to speak
This
in
may take a
chat.
while.
It's fun.
Hope you cleared your schedule.
My chat's lit. But I'm not. Alright, let's probably deconstruct some more items so we can open the exotic cache and hopefully get something out of it. Oh yeah, for the watch level things, it's like, you know, you have your offense damage stuff, defense, utility, handling. I just fill up the crit hit chance and crit hit damage first, because those are what I mainly rely on. So let's go through this real quick and just deconstruct some items. Like, we'll just deconstruct those 2 for now. It's just so we have the space to open the exotic cat. I hit B. So let's hope we get something good. Hope it's not an apparel item, because, you know... Oh, I got Vile. Okay, so with the last season, Vile was one of the guaranteed items you got out of the free pass in the battle pass like thing of this. And like, I don't use it at all. I don't use it. Look, I already have another one in my inventory. Like, this one's got when a status is English. Okay, so you see how it says status effect and it's like got like an orange outline around it, and the hazard protection doesn't, and it's like the bar is full. Those are called God rolls, which means when you get an item, it has full 100% the max of what the stat can be. So that one's already God rolled, like, and I don't care for hazard protection, so that's already a junk item. And like, toxic delivery, so status effect also applies a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds, total damage equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage. I don't use the concussion grenade, so that's also pretty useless to me. But real quick, we're gonna do an inventory cleanup, because I kind of need to. There's so much garbage in my inventory right now. Like, there is. Yeah, this item's got a mod on it? What mod does it have on it? Oh, repair skills. Take that off of there then. You can definitely use that for something else. Okay, let's go looking through weapons, because I know there's stuff in here I definitely don't need. Okay, so don't need those 2 items. I don't need that. So that's more items for deconstruct that I don't need. Garbage. I do need a Wyvern backpack, but that doesn't have anything I need on it, so Wyvern's the brand on it. Oh, that's garbage. Garbage. And that's not completely garbage. I could probably use that for something. I'd have to look into a build for it. Ooh. It's got galvanized, blind, and snare. Fish activity get you 40% of armor, bonus armor. So, that's not bad for an... I could probably work that into a certain armor build, but like, I don't really apply status effects, so we're just gonna say no to it. That can be used for a build. This also can't, because Creeping Death is something I need to use for specific status builds. I have this modified for what? What did I modify on it? I put clutch on it? Oh, I don't know why I do that. Both the exact same thing. This one just has better stats in general. Well, it's got headshot damage, which I don't need. This one's got the crit hit and crit chance I need for a build, so, and it's already got clutch default, so we'll just have to optimize that gear set eventually. Automod, why do you restrict words? Just allow them. Bop. Okay. And yeah, see, that wyvern backpack's actually decent. Let's go through here real quick. I hate doing this stuff on stream, but you know what? We gotta go through and do this anyways to get through all these items to deconstruct, because they're all garbage for the most part. Like this right here. This is garbage. Why do I even have that? Well, it's got mods on it. Let me take the mods off first. What mod? Oh, it's, yeah, high repair skill. I need to take that off there. I don't want to deconstruct that. Alright, now this item, this is 100% god rolled. So it's got, I picked it up off the ground and it had all 3 things completely filled. Granted, all the things completely filled in this are garbage and I don't need them at all. It's still nice to see that, hey, I got a really nice rolled item, but it's not what I need. But, you know, still nice to have that just there. That's only saved because I have the perfectly unbreakable. 2 of them. This one's much better. Deconstruct that. Go through gloves real quick. Oh my gosh, I get these gloves all the time. These BTSU gloves are the other like very common exotic that just drops all the damn time. It's like, why? Why do you keep dropping this same garbage item I really don't need? Knee pads. Same thing for Ninja Bike Messenger ones. These also drop a lot. I don't know if I have any other ones, so I'm just gonna keep them on me just in case. The hardwired stuff, I was going to do a hardwired skill build eventually. Garbage, 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 garbage. You have that? No. Garbage, garbage. Definitely garbage. Purple items. Ew, get those out of here. Let's go look in here. No, mine's better. Mine's definitely better. Mine's 14.5 modded. Yeah, I'm on it too, so yeah. That out of there. What's this? Overlord Armaments Group? Nope. Bad, bad. Okay, so we can deconstruct all those items. I won't take the abilities off them because that takes longer to do. And we're down to 111 inventory. I've got so many things in my inventory, I really need to actually clean out my inventory eventually and just get specific builds on me, but, you know, messing with builds is better. Ooh, we have some apparel caches. We've got 1 key. 1. And is it going to give us a duplicate item? It gave us a duplicate item that we already have, so it'll give us textiles in compensation for that. Agent requesting backup. I usually answer these because I can get my Shepherd level up and I get rewards. Like, I've helped 6 out of 15 people summit Shepherd rank 1. Oh, I can't answer those when I'm in the summit? Oh, dear. Okay, well, what we can do then is we can hit this button. We can return to DC real quick, so loading screen time. Ooh, whoa, loading screen. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of water. And I bought a 24 pack today, but it's all the way downstairs. And, bro, chat, let me tell you. My stairs are so jank. Like, they're so steep, they go almost straight up at an angle, and like 2 of them near the bottom just slant almost completely down because they're broke. I'm like, I'm used to going up and down them, but when you're carrying stuff up and down those stairs, you never know. There's no railing either, like, stuff's dangerous. It's whack.
Safe area entered.
Ooh, safe area entered. It's not safe when I'm here. Okay, let us go in here real quick. I don't know if the vendors have restocked their stuff. No, they'll restock in 4 hours, so all this stuff will change and there'll hopefully be some better gear stuff. Let's check. Do you have any blueprints for sale? You do have blueprints for sale, because there are other ones I found. The reconfigured blueprints, but it adds more. And if the summit stuff is for, let me just go through this real quick. Scroll. Okay. So yeah, I'm missing an exotic vest for those blueprints, apparently. It says at the top. Usually there's not one at the top unless you can craft it, but I can't craft it. It says crafted, that I've already made it. But I can't. It's already been crafted, but I have all the components for it. Yeah, vest dog tags, flag patch, hunting knife, shoulder pads. Wait a second. Go to resources. Yeah, I have all the components to it, so that's what I got out of it. So, I guess I picked a drop of it off the ground beforehand at some time, so I didn't have to go to the summit and actually go to the top and signal to get it crafted. Oh, okay. So if I complete the summit at this point, if I actually go to floor 100 and go to floor 100 and then signal to leave the summit, it'll just auto give me another one. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me just go to the stash real quick, and I'm gonna take out some of these inventory items, like, you know, this can go into the stash real quick, because I don't need that on me. Obviously that vest can. That can. And I know I definitely know I have some items in here that definitely can go into the stash, like, this can go in there. I don't use that. That can go... Definitely, I don't use the sniper enough. These both could go in there. So that'll give us a little more inventory space. Not a lot, just a wee bit. Okay. You need your hydration, though. I know I do. Alright, indeed. Okay, so... if I can answer anyone's Shade Tech call, it will appear on here. I don't think there's any active Shade Tech calls. It doesn't look like it. But what we do need to do, what I need to do, is there's a manhunt bounty I need to complete, which is, I think, in this area. Yeah, oh my gosh. He's glitching out, look at that. Look. I hope he does this when I face him. That would be funny. So we'll activate and matchmake off of it. I doubt anyone's actually doing it right now, so it probably won't put us in a matchmake with someone. I just want to be closer to that, so we're just gonna fast travel over here. Oh, I just got into somebody's though. Hold on. I wonder if it'll just cut. Yeah, it will cut me through, and I'll be able to join it. Sing you a lullaby. Well, we could sing you a lullaby. The thing is, though, I don't sing in English very well, but I can sing in other languages, and it sounds kind of weird, but it just depends. I know some, like, really soft, like, foreign melody stuff, but it sounds weird because I can't get my voice to go to, like, the soothing, like, high pitch that of the ones I've heard. But if I could, that'd be really cool. Target near me? Where? Oh, I have to go up here.
Another agent is now in your
So I've done this bounty before with other people, but it didn't count it as completed for me because I hadn't completed the rest of the manhunt stuff for it. So we're just gonna. They're coming in. I'm already in. All right, we're gonna take out. Oh, they have this on heroic. They have this on heroic difficulty. I didn't realize that. I need my defense build. I mean, I can still do damage, but it's not as powerful. Like, my defense build, obviously, doesn't have a lot of DPS on it, but I'll have way better protection, which I need. See, look, I can still do damage, but it is not where I need it to be. And there's a sniper dog down there. I mean, I can take out these normal guys pretty easily. That thing needs to go. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I mean. Just, yep, yeah, okay. I'm gonna sit up here and oh, jeez, yeah, I'm gonna have to just stem the bleeding for now. Okay, we can sing in Spanish. I don't know Spanish. I may be, I am partially Hispanic, but, like, I do not know Spanish. My mom does, though. She knows lots of Spanish. I need to use an armor kit real quick. Some armor back. And someone put down a med pack, so it's either a real medic down there or it's just one of the health booster guys. It's a health booster guy. I saw their thing over there. So as long as they don't have a medic, it's much better because medics are much more tanky and dumb to deal with. 'Cause obviously they can res their allies, but also the fact that they send out a reviver drone for their allies, like they don't have to be on them. And there's a big guy. Oh my gosh, I really need my defense build right now. But you can't switch builds in the middle of a fight. Like I could just single select the items and then put them on, but it's not the same because on my defense build that I have saved, it'll also change my signature weapons, so I get all the buffs from that instead. They do have a real medic down there. I just saw him. He's a red ad. Okay, he's dead. He was like one hit. Here, get this Grenadier dead because he's a nuisance. Oh no, there's one coming up. Come on. Oof. Oh, come back. Okay. And then I see. Move over here. I'll throw out my. No, I forgot. I can't change builds if I have an ability out. Okay, so I gotta wait 23 seconds to change my build and get out of combat. This is a bad idea to go up here like this, but you know what? We'll see how. They'll probably kill my shield in one hit. Ooh, yeah, close enough. Alright. So then we get rid of that. And then wait 2 seconds and I'll be able to change my build to defense. Okay, so we hit LT. Check my Fury build. We're going to overwrite my Fury build with what I have now on my Fury build. And then we're going to switch to my Defender build. Alright. So as you see now, the my white armor bar is much higher. And there is... Ooh, what's this? Not good. Okay, what language can you sing in? I can sing in Russian. Because I know Russian, so it's really fun. Alright, so we're gonna put a drone out, and then we're just gonna... We don't do a whole lot of damage with this build at all, but just sitting back in cover and doing some menial damage works. You see, like, we don't do damage at all, but... Pull out my shield. It wasn't full regen when I took it out, but it's just... see, I can just tank damage for days off of this. I'm hitting right now. That red thing is their weak point, so he can't heal. Then I'm just gonna keep shooting him. And I know my gun looks like it has a red dot on it, like a hollow sight and a suppressor, and an extended mag, but it actually just doesn't have those on it. So it's like a small little glitch thing. Like, so when you switch your builds from an item that actually has those kind of things on it, and you're in the middle of switching your build, it'll just throw those attachments on it. They don't benefit your gun at all. It just puts like the cosmetic look of it on there for some reason. I don't. It'll do it with some primary weapons too sometimes, so it's really goofy looking. Oh yeah, so choose a strong box, and there's garbage in it. Oh well, I have enough like keys to open those strong boxes to where it really just does not matter, and I'll waste my keys on them.
That's your target.
Oh, he's targeted this doorway. Okay, yeah, see, he is broken. Look, he was like T-posing for a second. See, he's just sliding around. I think his pathing and his animations are completely broke. Okay, I'm gonna take these guys out. And yeah, see, he's broken. Yeah, his pathing and stuff's broke. Which, honestly, is pretty funny. It makes this fight hilarious. I don't even think it procs him shooting at me either because his animations are broken. Where did he just... Yeah, he just kind of... Yeah, look. Yep. Yeah, he's broke. This man's is broken. I wonder if I throw a grenade at him, if he'll just teleport. No? Huh. Well, he was able to use an armor kit. Huh. It's kind of wonky. Oh, he just teleported. That is so something. The only Russian you know is to buy good vodka. that is great. The way I learned Russian though was most Tom Clancy oriented games like Breakpoint and Wildlands have a he dropped an exotic. Oh boy, they have a Russian download voice pack that you can get for them. I also have a friend that also speaks Russian. I also watched a lot of Life is Boris on YouTube to learn small things from him.
Looks
And
like
then
you
I
earned
looked
yourself
things up
another
myself
bounty.
during
Well
school.
done.
And I had some friends help me try to learn it, because I thought it would be just really neat to learn that. These could potentially be useful, so we'll pick those up. This, I'll have to compare it to the other exotic one I have of that, but okay. And it dropped 2 named items, so they're both garbage. I wouldn't use either of them, so we're just going to deconstruct them. But that's that bounty completed, which is nice that I have that one completed now. Bounty, manhunt. I still need to do one more control point, and then start that one, so we're going to leave this group that we're in.
You have
Yes, I've left the group, I know. Ooh, my friend started playing Grand Summoners. It's a mobile game, we both play it. Well, I got him into playing it. Oh my gosh, he got a Dio roll! Oh my lord! Oh my gosh. Okay,
safe area.
1, 2, 3. Well, I'm gonna send him a voice message. So the 3 that you have in your party right now, especially that purple one, that dark guy, he is from the ReZero crossover event. He's extremely OP. Level him up as far as you can and evolve him and give him your best gear. His arts ability, his ult, is amazing. Okay, I had to send him that voice message because I did not want to type all of that out. But like, oh my gosh, he started with a really OP character. Okay, here's the issue. I can't read Russian very well. Learning the Russian alphabet is a very, very confusing thing. Because, well, other than the fact that it's a completely different alphabet, obviously, but it is something else. I just changed my LED lights in my room, and now they're flashing, which is not good. So, I'm gonna do something dumb, and I'm gonna put that in the Google Translate, because I can't read Russian. So, because I'm a dummy dum-dum. But in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is, I just want to do that, that control point that we have to do really quickly. So I'm gonna change the global difficulty to normal, just to make it, easy for me to do really quick. So it's gonna apply those changes. You were so sweet. Oh, okay, okay. Now, I don't know how to say that, actually, funnily enough as it is. Like, my Russian is, it's not 100%, like, formal or anything. Like, my Russian is very broken. It's very, like, broken Russian. Like, as my friend told me, they're like, it's not, they said it's kind of like having Spanglish. Like, my mom speaks Spanglish, so it's like a mix of, Spanish and English, but it's not, none of it's really formal. It's more like street style, almost. Which is kind of what mine is, and if there's a word that I don't know in Russian, I replace it with something in German, because I know a little bit of German, not too much. I know more formal German, like, phrases and stuff. Like, if I was in Germany, if I needed to go to a market and get some food items or ask how someone's doing, I could roughly do that kind of thing, or ask, like, oh, hey, where's this, or, where do you live, or stuff like that. I know the basics for that. So we're gonna go to this control point. It's got a 1 next to it, which means it's a alert level 1, so it's the easiest difficulty for it. I think the highest the alert levels can go up to is 4 or 5. I think they changed it to where it can go up to 5. There's no place to really fast travel that is closest to it, besides this DZ point or the stronghold over here. So we're probably just gonna fast travel to the stronghold, and then just run all the way over there. Which is the easiest thing to do. Okay, so... Okay, it tells you exactly how to get there in the game. Obviously, it's just like, oh, go this way, go around this way. And we don't need the defense build for this, so we just need to like go through it really quick. So I'm gonna throw on. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw on the Fury build for the quick kills. I could throw on the DPS, but the DPS is a cover. Oh, these guys are not easy to find, so we'll go ahead and just accept that bounty. Oh, the target's already near me. The bounty's literally right here, so I guess we'll do this bounty really quick.
Hostile control point identified.
But yeah, that's like a mystery merchant, and they're not the easiest people to find around. Just chilling. Okay, there. I just walked into a conflict, which is not what I wanted. Okay. So it's around the corner here. Let's get over there. Yonk. Wait, there's an aerial recon drone around? Oh lord, that's also not good. Let's get rid of this big guy real quick. We'll tank his armor out with the shotgun. Yeah, so this is a really aerial recon drone like 100 meters out. Let me check the map. Oh, it's literally right next to us. Let's hope we don't have to deal with that. Even on normal mode, the recon drones are really annoying to deal with. They're giant, massive things. Like, they're huge. Huge.
Screw you!
Oh, alright. That was a quick kill. Alright, so the bounty's in this area, as we can see, highlighted by yellow. And then it moves to different other areas. Short location. Really just want to get rid of all these ads, though, because I don't want to have them come from behind when I'm trying to actually, like, kill the main boss. Alright. And it says there's some over on this area. I don't see them. Unless he's, like, over on the other side of the fence, which means he doesn't matter, actually, if he's on the other side of the fence. Here we go. You see, this is probably the main area where the
Target spotted
little
here.
bounty boss guy is going to be. Yeah, see, target spotted already. So, and they're all the way over there, actually. So, they've also moved positions twice and over there. There's an enemy over here. Where? Oh, it's these guys. I don't like the So, if it's over this way, I think we have to go around here. These, like, sites are really... Yeah, see, look. Yeah, it's just a gate. Yeah. They're not easy to navigate. I don't know why. So, now I gotta figure out how to actually get around there. Which is not always fun. Okay, it's easy. It's just through this way. Oh yeah, so we can shoot them from over here. So it's a sledge guy. We have a machine gun turret and a grenader. So hit the drone up. Start pre-firing. Because the sledge boss dude's gonna have to run over here anyways. And we can just yeet that guy. Yeah, see, he's gonna deal with the drone. He's gonna try hitting it and be distracted. Switch to the shotgun. Even from this range, it's still gonna be nice. Yeah, see, look. Target dead already. Obviously the items he's gonna have will be garbage. But I'd go for the materials in the key, but I don't really need those. I have enough of that. So now we can actually go to the control point that we were looking for to go at originally. Okay. Oh, so we're running into some wild enemies. Just pull out the pistol on them. So I don't have to waste my ammo in general on them. Pistol in this game has infinite ammo regardless. As you can see, it's got the infinity sign below the 27 mag that I have in it. So yeah, it's just simple. Looks like there's already like one of our NPC people here, like a patrolling friendly. We call in a flare to signal for teammates. It's not letting me do that for some reason. So maybe because they were patrolling, they initiated like an auto defense attack. So I might have to like actually just clear these guys out, then call in the flare, then wait. I'm just gonna use the pistol because it doesn't really matter. They don't do too much damage to me. As you can see, they're hitting me, but it's not doing a lot. And obviously, like I said, the skill on this pistol is getting a kill with it restores an amount of armor. So, and since it's on normal too, it's just much easier to actually do that in general. So I just armor gate off of them. Boop, armor back. And I can just spam fire it really quick too, which is good. Wonder how much I could actually do against the boss with just this? Oh, easy tank, easy down.
Good job.
I cleared it, but I need to call in... I need to call in people, but it's not letting me call them in. Might have to reload the world setting real quick. Oh, a resource con... He was carrying resources, so I don't know if it's gonna activate a resource convoy all of a sudden either. It says give the signal. But it's not letting me, give, like, the patrol signal or anything for them to actually come by. I'm really confused. Okay, since that's not working, we're gonna log out real quick, and then we're going to log back into the game. And hopefully that resets it real quick for us and puts us in a different server to where it's, not bugged real quick. Oh, sorry. Chat, seeing you play this makes me want to get back into this game. Have you played the expansion for this game? Yes, I have. I have played the expansion and everything. I got the game on launch day exactly, and I've been playing it ever since it came out. I've got a lot of hours logged into this game, days even. Yes, the expansion is the Warlords of New York expansion. That's when it introduces the manhunt type of thing. And so there's like 4 different areas, and you take out 4 of Aaron Keener's like proteges. You take them out, and then you go on to tracking down Keener. That's what the expansion is all about. And it takes you back to New York, except when you go back to New York, it's not all snowy and everything. It's like a spring/summer looking overhaul of like the entire area, and it's really good. I recommend getting back in the game. Like, it's obviously more fun if you have like people to play with. Like, I've got a couple friends who play occasionally, and we do like RP when we play it. Like, we have this thing where like it's me and Jake, who's also my editor. He plays as a character that we call we call him Stain, but it's spelled like Stein. And my name is Shiat, but it's said like shit. And then we have our friend Monty, and he is Cummings, but we just call him Cummins. So it's Chief Cummins with shit and stain, and we're like detective cop things, and he's got like the stereotypical older accent type of voice, and I have like the he's like, oh, well, you're gonna be Russian. I'm like, oh, okay. So I do like, yes, yeah, normal. I'm a American tourist, yeah, tourist, normal American but Russian tourist. Yes, I am. Don't worry, Stain. We'll get them. Don't you worry. I'll just rush in and I'll just kill all of them. Just remember, there's no one to arrest you. You can't get arrested if there's no cops to arrest you. I didn't. If everyone's dead, no one can take you on. It's simple. So that's the kind of thing that we have in it, and it's really fun to do. Used to play it on Steam when I streamed, but lost people to play with. Yeah, honestly, it is it's kind of hard to find people to play this with. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to find people to play this with in general. But when you do find people to play with, and like they're people who are actually like into the game and like have builds and like kind of farm gear and stuff, and like they help you get builds and stuff, it's actually pretty fun. Like, sometimes I get into like random lobby matches, and some people have mics and we talk and stuff like, oh, you can friend me, we can play more, and you add them, and then you just never kind of play with them again. Like, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of hard to like play with other people. But even if it's just one other person you can play with and you can just screw around and mess with builds, it's still pretty fun. Like, I play it more than the rest of the squad does. But sometimes when I'm on it, like, hey, you guys want to join up and see what we can do? And they're just like, yeah, sure. Like Jake, he hasn't, he got the expansion, and we started doing that and stuff, and just going through the base game and whatnot. And he says he's liked it so far. He doesn't have a lot of time to play, but when he does, I'll be like, oh, hey, you want to hop on this? And I can help you with these. Like, yeah, sure. And so, like, he's basing most of his builds off of mine, because they're just decent builds that I've found on YouTube and stuff, and some that I've created by myself. Yeah, it's fun. See, look, so I can call nearby allies now. Yeah, it was just the server that I was on was just bugged, so it reloaded me into a different one. Let's... Oh, I'm already being shot from this side. Where are you, bud? Boop, bop, bop. Wait, come here. Oh, you did. What happened? You died. Pop your head up. Pop your head out. Come on. I'll shoot your explosive pack if I have to. Nope, nope, no turrets for you. I don't like your turrets. They're annoying. Oh, I was shooting your feet. Come on. I can't get out of cover. Having some issues. Alright, let's just destroy one turret. This man's over here.
Civilians in distress.
Civilians in distress. I'm the civilian in distress. What do you mean? Ah, I hate having to go all the way up here to deal with them. Like, oh, see, then they're just gonna jump. Oh, phone guy, phone guy.
Heavily
Okay,
armored
gotcha.
hostile detected.
I just want to quick kill him. Oh, explosive right there. There we go. Where's the armored dude? Oh, he's down here. Wow, heavily armored. Very much, indeed. Pistol. Alright, so let's go finish the rest of the guy off. Yes, okay, so we've got this one. Prepare for counterattack. Alright,
Detecting
so then we
additional
will
hostile
defend.
contacts.
Should be in really easy defense since they've got to run towards me anyways.
Take this,
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Just a lot of the things I just do is I abuse the aim assist, because when you just aim in, it'll quick lock onto one of them, and you just spam trigger pull real quick. Me being on Xbox made it hard because all my friends switched to plays. Yeah, most of my friends and like coworkers, all use either PC or Xbox. I don't think Division's cross-compatible with on PC and Xbox. I don't think they're compatible with each other though, because I think one of my coworkers and I tried to play it together while he was on PC and I was on Xbox, and it wouldn't work. So I don't think it's cross-play, but I do also have it on my PC. I wish you would be able to like switch your account over to there so I could have all my stuff on it, but I don't, so I have to like start brand new on there and everything. And I was just like, oh joy. But I haven't played it on my PC in a long time. I'd mainly just stay on my Xbox and do it since I've got all my stuff on there.
Civilians in danger.
I think one of the main things I don't like about the game is kind of the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone's very toxic. I mean, it's worse in Division 1 still, but it's still pretty bad for here. Like, I understand that, oh, hey, it's PvP in the Dark Zone mainly, with PvE mixed in, you know, kill the other agents, get better gear, or, hey, I want this achievement that relies on going rogue and whatnot. But, I mean, and it's... The Dark Zone is the place where you get higher drop rates for better things and, like, items, weapons, and stuff, and I'm just like, why don't they just put that in the base game? Like, it's like making me go to the Dark Zone, like, where have a high potential of just other online players just completely murking me with better builds than what I have, and then I lose all the stuff I've been trying to extract and get out of there to make my build better. Like, it's just kind of, that's like the only aspect I don't like, so I don't really go to the Dark Zone a whole lot. If I do, it's usually only when I'm playing with another friend, and we just kind of
Hostile
stick to
control
the
point
walls
nearby.
mainly. Are they at this control point? Can it be claimed now? It says friendly progress, takeover in progress. And he's taking cover, like, did it bug again? Like, cause there's no enemy around. I'm really wondering if the control point just bugged out again on me. I think it just bugged out on me again. Are you kidding me? I've only had this happen with one other control point at one point, but I don't know why it's doing it now, out of anything. I guess we'll try reloading it one more time to see if it'll work. Again, if it doesn't work after this, I guess I just won't complete that control point and I'll just move on to doing other missions. So let's try to get... Yeah, my play time in this is 20 days and 22 hours and 16 minutes on this character specifically. I made a second character just for funsies at one point, and I've got like 5 hours, almost 6 of playtime on there. So I've got roughly like 21 days and some hours of playtime on this. I think on Division 1 I had like a month's worth of playtime on it. It was a game I just really loved it. Like I had to wait to play that one too, and I was just like, I really want to play it. Can you actually get some sleep? Hey, well, it was nice talking to you. Nice having you in my chat. Thank you for coming to the stream and watching it. But, you know, sleep well. Get them good Z's.
Safe area
Alright.
detected.
Okay, let's try this one more time anyways. If it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna say screw it. I don't know why this control plate's doing this. I just want to get it done so I can complete the rest of the manhunt stuff, because for this one that they have now, because they're coming up with a third one, the third part of the manhunt, I want to get that one done also eventually. I really just can't wait. You have to wait, like, I think it's 2 or 4 weeks for every new manhunt to come out. And I'm just so ready to get, like, the boss of the manhunt, which is Fei Lao, obviously, on it. I just can't wait to destroy her and get whatever special thing she has, because you get Achilles Pulse, whatever that does. So you get 3 hours for this guy left for him to come in, and then this one will spawn. But, like, because I don't know what's going to happen after, because there's been a lot of speculation with what they're going to do after that, because who are they going to make the next target? What happens? Like, will that be the true end game of Division 2? Like, will that be the final thing? Or will they add another expansion? Or what are they going to add? Because people are worried about that with it being Season 4. Like, well, it's potentially the last season. And then there's talks of like, oh, well, are they going to make a Division 3 or anything? And I'm just like, well, if they happen to do anything like that, it would, I mean, it'd be cool, but like, oh shit, I just took a lot of damage. Okay, not expect that. Oh, it's a random named enemy spawn. Okay, I really didn't expect this. Okay, he's dead, and then I need to take out this guy real quick. But yeah, so there's been talk about what's gonna happen after Season 4 is over with, and then what's the next move. A lot of people are banking on, hey, Division 3 is going to be the next move, or that, oh, well, are they going to add a Season 5, and it's just going to be like, there won't be another manhunt, there won't be a Season 5 manhunt, and that it'll just be the reward track, like, see, you get your seasons, and you go this, and you have all your reward track stuff. I've got all of them already, and there's still, what is it? There's still 6 weeks left in it until Season 4 is officially over. And it's just like, well, what happens after that? What's gonna be next? And I'm really curious as to know what's gonna happen on it too. 'Cause I wanna know, are they gonna add Season 5, or is that just the end game for it? Like, that's it? You guys can just do missions, farm for more gear, that's the rest of the game. It's like, I've really liked it since they added, like, the season stuff in. I thought it's been really fun. It's a good way to get more cash keys, get specific keys for strong boxes, and to just have motivation to level up your character more and play more to get these rewards. And even if you only had the free pass version, you'd still get, like, even with Season 1, the 2 new exotics they added in the game, you'd get for free through the free pass version. Like, they were just unlocks at on some tiers. I'm so invested in the game, I go ahead and buy like the $10 amount of premium credits to get the pass. So I'm just like, well, it's only $10 to me, and I can afford that, and I like the game enough to actually like put my money into it. But that's all I do. I don't like buy anything else unless it happens to be that pass. But in the past, you obviously, with the actual pass, you get the free items, and you get the actual pass items, which are usually pretty decent, pretty nice. So I liked that. I might be killing them too quick in the control point. That might be the issue, actually, now that I've thought about it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try anyways.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
I'm just gonna melee you. Oh, I missed on the melee? Really? Whack. Alright. There me get the shotgunner out of the way. He's the most annoying. You're an engineer.
Asshole! You just
Yeah.
killed your son!
Pistol, the rest of you. What'd you drop? Offensive. Oh, only 7.4 on the critical hit. That is bad for a gear mod.
SAS. That's impressive. Logistics and supply
Okay, I completed it. Okay, yeah. I was so confused. Like the transmission. Like, oh yeah, when you complete something for a manhunt, transmission pops up.
You are impressive. You didn't have to join the services. Rich girl like you had other options. Just
good.
because my father has money, it doesn't mean I'm some spoiled rich girl.
Okay, and the supply room unlocks. So let's go raid that real quick to get it fully completed.
You joined the Black Tusk in December? That's correct. Before you were activated. I was never activated. Guess they're still saving some of us for the real end times. Does Schaefer know your division? He never asked, and I didn't think it was worth bringing up until it was a problem. Smart. I like smart women. Me too.
Oh, oh.
Supply room access unlocked.
Is that a hint at something? Yes, getting all those nice little crafting materials. This obviously is not going to have anything we need in it. But now we're able to go into the bounties. So we can hit bounty, and then it's going to be over here. So we click on this area. We're just going to go ahead and activate matchmake it. I doubt anyone's doing this right now. We're just going to do it on normal anyways, because I really don't care for doing it on a higher difficulty. Wow, they're so far over here. We can just fast travel over to here. And we'll go and run towards that area. Loading, loading, loading. Loading, I'm loading in. I'm gonna kill some NPCs. Whoa. Alright. Let's go get them. Yeah, it's gonna say matchmaking for bounty, but I'm probably not actually gonna find a group to do this with, so I'm just gonna solo do it on normal. Because that's just the easiest thing for me to do. That's it. And then we'll actually switch to a defense build after this, and we'll probably go do a heroic mission or so. 1 or 2. Probably try a legendary mission. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. Those take a long time, and if you don't have a right, if all your squad that you're with, even if it's randoms, doesn't have like the right type of builds, then it just makes it very hard to actually do. It's not fun at that point. Because then, like I said, there's no checkpoints in it. Except for one of them, and it's just kind of tedious. And it's like, well, I just wasted like 20, 30 minutes trying to do this mission, and we failed and have to restart. And, you know, not fun doing that. Let's see, garbage purple item, give me an alloy.
Target is nearby.
Give me an alloy. I think you can only get the alloys from the yellow legendary items, not the purple epic ones. So the bounty's over here. Oh, it's gonna put other people away too, which is not what I like. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Nope, nope, machine gun. Okay, there's also a jammer in this. Oh, so I hate when the bounties are over in this area because it spawned it next to a jammer with extra enemies around. So destroy it. It might not spawn the extra enemies in, but the jammer is there, which is annoying. That's all hell. Because it disorients your character, disrupts your screen, and you can't use any of your skills during it. So I've got that destroyed, so should be good. I hit his pack once, so it didn't count as a hit on him for hitting one of his packs also. Okay, got him. Reload my main gun. And then we're going to run in here. Get those materials. There's gonna be a bunch of guys down here, right? There's one yellow guy in the back. What is he? They're all rushers. Okay, so I'll pull out my drone. Crouch. Take out the medic. Take out the buffer. Ooh, gold medic. Okay, glad I got to him quick. Okay, I think there's a couple snipers. I saw the green lasers. No, it's a turret, so it's gonna blind and then throw either grenades or just shoot normal. Not good. And there is... Yep, see, it's just gonna shoot normal. Well, I can take it out quick enough, because it's normal mode, so... Take out the one who puts out the drones, and then we should have a normal ad back here, and then... Should be like a repair dude. Yeah, repair guy, okay. Alright, simple. So then it's gonna take us up to the tip top. Rippity boop pop of this area. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we can rappel all the way up. It's a long rappel, alright. And then, whoa, what the heck? This area is kind of bugged out, as you can see. I kind of just slide around. Oh, someone just joined. Watch level 59. Oh, okay, so they're kind of new at this. So we're gonna go through this area, and then it's gonna drag us into another offside area. The actual boss. Oh, I got disrupted. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna take this shotgun.
That's your target.
Ah, yeah, I see. Quick kills. Yep, targets is out this way. Obviously.
Another agent is now in your group.
Yep, you can see the name down there already popping up on the screen. So we're gonna go down. And around. We're gonna go down and around. Oh, bright. Okay, where are they? We're over on this side, so... We're gonna take the sniper dog out first, because they're gonna be a nuisance. Ooh, and they are a tanky boy. Teammate is.
Target neutralized. Good work.
There we go. Quick, easy target down. They drop a name item. Oh, forgot the thing pops up when you complete it. Boom. And we've got it completed. And obviously it dropped nothing. That's a terrible roll on all attributes of the gun.
Never caught the virus and still has all his parts. Aside from the dandelion, instead of his regular
Okay,
Kobe
now
Luwak, it sounds
I
like
don't
his
need
life
to be in
hasn't
this
changed
group with
much.
these people, so we're going to leave the group. And then we're going to match make for a heroic bounty and do my defensive build on it, and then after that, probably end the stream. Because by that time it'll be, yeah, kind of late-ish, almost midnight, around 2. And I'll be able to showcase the defensive build, which I didn't make the defensive build myself, kind of. I found it on YouTube first, and
Another one
then
down.
I
Good job,
modified
agent.
it because they relied on using the crafting improvised gear, which you can put... They updated the game to where you can put mod slots on those to put, like, extra protection against elites on it, but getting a roll on those that you really need is not easy at all. So what I did is, if I switched to it, so I keep hitting the wrong button, so putting on the defense build, what I did was, instead of using like the improvised for all of this stuff mainly, it was mainly these three, I went ahead and just used the Bellstone Armory, because it gives you armor stuff and incoming repairs anyways. So I was like, well, I might as well just put those on and just use those towards my defense build regardless, because it actually helps instead of wasting my time on those. We've got 2 caches to open, garbage, and more garbage. Alright, we've got some watch level ups to do here. We've already got total health and armor at plus 50. We're going to do explosive resistance next, because explosives are annoying. And then for our skills, we already got skill damage and skill haste up. Skill haste is basically cooldown time. So we go for duration next, for things that last longer. And then... yeah, that's all we're going to do on that. So we're going to open the menu. We're going to hit matchmake. We'll hit random mission on any heroic difficulty. And we'll let it load and sit there for a second. Hopefully people are up on the servers right now. And I'll get a auto match for it. This can take any amount of time usually. See, it's matchmaking for Coney Island now. It's going to keep circling through the missions until it finds one. If it doesn't find one, we'll just go to challenging difficulty on it and just run through one of those, one or two. I don't think it's going to find us a match for Heroic, so we're going to hit stop matchmaking, and we're just going to select the challenging difficulty, and we'll probably get one. Yeah, see,
Received an invite
a lot of
to
people do challenging missions, so we're just going to go ahead and... If we're doing a challenging mission, I'll probably do 2 of them then instead of just 1, since Heroics take longer, challenges don't take as long. And even my Fury build works fine on challenging missions, but the defense one is just easier for me to just get in there and, like, aggro all of the enemies and have teammates take them out. Granted, I won't be doing a lot of damage either. Yes, yes. Load times are whack sometimes. Loading. Oh, see, it went to 100 and then it reloaded the set. So that means they went through a load barrier. So it was going to reset the load. So they probably entered a elevator or a room where it had to load the whole thing. So it reset the load real quick.
I've got a visual on Conley again. She's moved to
Yeah.
the upper deck. Looks like she's preparing for her last stand.
Typical.
So yeah, I'm still have my defense build out, which will work fine for this. The only thing that really gets through my defense build is high explosives, for the most part. But we should be good on that. Well, I might just do one challenging mission, 'cause if it's this one, even though I don't know how far we're into it, I think we're only like a 4th way through it. This is part of the expansion missions, and they're kind of tedious and a little longer drawn out than all the other ones with the standstill fights. And because of that, I'm gonna switch up my build real quick. I'm gonna switch to my Bravo build, which I'm in combat. I'm not. Oh, one of them activated combat. Okay. So after this sequence, I'll switch to the straight DPS build just to make quick work of enemies. Because obviously my defense build is not meant for really doing damage. Alright, and that skill's like an instant cooldown, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Bravo, which is my DPS build. We're gonna put on the Baker's Dozen, which is an M14, and its special ability is that when you're in cover, if you miss a shot, it does not consume any ammo, actually. So as long as you're in cover, you will always hit 100% of your shots, technically. Even if you miss it, it just puts the round back in your gun. And as you can see with this build, I also do not have a lot of armor whatsoever. Because I'm not meant to.
Another agent has joined your group.
I have a Reviver hive on, so when I go down, it will auto-revive me. And I also have the decoy on, so I throw it out and it throws a clone of me out, and the enemies will aggro onto it. The decoy doesn't have a lot of health, but it has that momentary aggro that I can get some more shots off and get more kills.
Unknown network detected.
Sounds like you're on
This
the
one's
right
gonna drop
track.
right here. DPS just takes him out. This build's just strictly DPS, glass cannon. I think I actually still have the glass cannon perk on the chest plate. No, I put Unbreakable on it. So I put Unbreakable on it, so if I lose my armor every 60 seconds, it'll auto repair it. And I did that for the reason that if you have glass cannon though, you get like amplified damage of like 50 extra % damage, which is really nice. No, it's not 50. You get amplified extra. I think it's 15% damage. I can't remember. But you take like an extra 50-75% damage to yourself, and it's just like, it's a horrible trade-off. I understand the meaning of a glass cannon, but like, You get shot once, you lose all of your health. Like that's not a fun trade-off. Like I'd gladly take like 20% extra damage, but a whole like 50 plus? No, that's way too horrible of a trade-off. Oh, we're at the end part of this mission. Okay, I guess I'll actually do another challenging mission after this, because we're just at the end part. I didn't know that we were going to be at the end. Let's see, it's just, I'm hitting the wall right there. Okay, throw shots off on them. And then I can roughly just sit here and be relatively fine for getting my shots off.
That fire tower there, anything we can do about it?
Just gotta be a power source on it somewhere. Destroying that usually does the trick.
Shots? Shot. It's one on the back, and I don't think I can shoot through it. I have to wait for it to turn around. I don't think it fully turns around though, so someone needs to go around and destroy it, like the guy that's down over there. Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, see, look, just major DPS, just damages people. Crazy. Can they not destroy it? Or are we missing
There you
another
go.
one?
Easy peasy.
Huh.
Power source knocked out. Tower disabled.
You really have no idea what you're doing. That's all you're compromising right now.
Oh, yes. Yes,
That's bad guy
easy
code
shots.
for. You're
See,
doing
look, I'm in
really
cover.
great. Keep
I'm
at
at the
it.
cover, but even peeking over it, I'm shooting and I'm missing, but no bullets go away. None of them will get used unless I actually hit somebody. And some guns, if you put a scope on them, that scope actually works, which is actually really cool. I like that aspect. I know there's, yeah, I was gonna say there's a guy coming up for me.
Gas valves detected.
Time to improvise. See if you can do anything with those valves.
Oil gas pressure redirected.
I'll just camp this window. That's the move.
You flushed her out, Agent. Now take her down.
Oh no, here's where I just scope in and I just yeet everybody. Yeah, major damage. Look, 1,400,000 damage on hit. And those are orange. When the orange shots comes up, they're like a medium crit. When it's red, it's like major crit. So there are people around here.
An agent needs assistance.
At this point, I can just use
Yes,
this.
You got her.
I guess you just get those quick kills off. This build also can do some quick kills. Like as you can see, it just deteriorates their armor. If I can actually aim, that is. Quick. Bop down.
Well,
Down.
that was something. Fire,
See? Yeah,
explosions,
there you go.
homicidal maniacs. They're rich for my taste.
Homicidal
I can see why you
maniacs.
guys like it.
Oh,
You
roads.
did a lot today. We shut down the Cleaner's oil pipeline, got rid of Conley. Keener can't use her to target the JTF anymore. And we're one step closer to catching him. Well done, Agent.
And then we'll just view quickly how much damage I did in general. I did 140 million damage just off of that. I don't know when those other two people joined, but I did more than them already, and I joined out of the last fourth of the mission. Yeah, the main guy, the host. I think that's the host, Midgrogison, is he the host? 515 mil? Yeah, he is. Okay, so he's before. Yeah, I see his watch level is 2,500, so yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave this group, and then we'll queue up for one more mission.
You have left.
Loading, 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 loading.
Safe area entered.
Alright, so let's go ahead and queue up for a mission. There we
Invite
go.
to another agent.
Cold thumbs. Oh, yes. Yes, load. Take forever, please. Load longer. Ah, yes. 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 Load. Take your time. Load. Dirty rat bastard of the game. Man, it really taking a while to load in this person's match.
Got it.
Started to load it. I heard it.
I have to move. Someone's trying to break in.
We need to find out what happened to the team that went to try to repair the main ship.
Oh, we're directly at the end of this
The shelter
mission.
should be beneath your current position.
Starting us at the end of
Find a way down
missions.
there, but proceed with caution.
Okay, I guess. I wanted to start from the beginning of one, but it keeps throwing us towards the end of them. Probably not going to be too exciting because I'm using DPS right now. It's got to be cover to cover. Oh yes, big man's coming in. His dialogue cut off. That was weird. He's supposed to have dialogue, and it just didn't happen. All right. This is not very exciting, if I do say so myself. Well, there we go. We got someone finally. Alright, does he come through the glass yet? Yeah. Mill 400,000, yeah. Nice, easy kills. Oh, another big guy.
Agent down. Serious
Oh,
trauma detected.
I'll just kite him around. Alright. Is that all of them? Guess it is. Huh. Alright. Much more,
I'll
easier
head
than I
back as
thought.
soon as the escort team arrives.
And complete the
With
mission,
the
I get
equipment
max
Maya
speed.
recovered, we can restore the Shade network across the entire country. And I'll send a team to assist Maya and retrieve the fallen for a proper burial.
And by me just joining, I did 109 mil damage. Nice, nice. And I had 8 kills off of it. So yeah. Oh well. Get any caches or anything? 1 cache? Yeah, I got garbage out of it. That's pretty normal. Then we've already got accuracy and stability all the way up. We want reload speed. Alright, that will be the end of the stream. I will see y'all next time. And thank you for sticking around. Bye-bye.